Okay, I'm back with another whiskey to try. I haven't had any Japanese whiskey in a while. And then I saw this on the shelf. This is it says Nikka Whisky Single Malt Yoichi. Now this Yoichi cost me $96.49. So $96.49, about $110, including taxes and everything. $110. No age statement. What does it say on here? It says, this is a single malt from the Yoichi distillery, Nikka's first distillery, built in 1934. The founder, Masataka Taketsuro, chose Yoichi in Hokkaido because of the similar environmental conditions to Scotland, where he learned whiskey making. Yoichi single malt has pleasant... Okay. Tasting notes. I'm going to just taste it myself. Let's see if how does this work? This is... oh, I see. I just peel it around this way, and off it comes. All right. And it's a plastic twist cap, is typical for Japanese. They don't use corks, or if they do, it's not very often. Just because the plastic cap seals better. Now this is bottled at 45% alcohol by volume. Yeah, that's a decent strength. The color, it's probably a natural color. It's kind of like a copper tone. Okay, and oh. It's got legs coming down slowly. Don't know if you can see that, but there's legs. Legs that are coming down slowly, so it's a viscous little number. Might have an oily mouthfeel. Well, I'll give it a try. It's a bit fruity. Getting apples. And I'm getting smoke. I'm getting a smoky note. Peat smoke. A little bit of citrus involved there too. Sort of a lime citrus that I often get with peat smoke. Sometimes it's a lemon citrus too, but this is a lime citrus. So the lime citrus and the smoke have taken over the apple note that I was getting at first. This may be a little bit atypical of Japanese whiskey, because very often Japanese whiskey doesn't have anything that sticks out. A little bit of a cinnamon note too. And I just got an email. It was Catnap replying to something. What does he say? Catnap replied to you. This is Friday the 20th, by the way, in case you're wondering. I can reply to Catnap's comment live, or at least while recording this. And you know what? This is going to take too long because, oh, maybe not. Maybe not. What does he say here? Oh, okay. And I said, I'm glad you're enjoying the samples. He says, very much so. Oh, did I lose a few frames? Did I lose? Oh, I hope I didn't lose a few frames. Let's get rid of the... Yeah. I'm trying to do too many things with the computer at the same time. I often forget that I've only got so much capacity here. Focus. Focus on this. Okay. Apple, cinnamon, lime, smoke. Let's see what it tastes like. Mouth-watering. Fruity and smoky at the same time. And it has a... Oh, Catnap is responding to everything that I wrote. Every comment. He put about 6 comments on this video that went up today. And that's the video about Red Bank blended Canadian whiskey, which I didn't really think that much of. But he's actually commenting on that video about a set of samples that I sent him. He wanted so much to try macalonis, so I sent him some samples of macalonis, and I sent him some samples of other things he asked questions about when I was making a video, and I would say about this video or this whiskey, so and so and so on. And then he says, does that compare to that other whiskey? And I said, I don't know, I'll just send you some samples, you figure it out. It does have an oily mouthfeel. It has an oily mouthfeel. At first it comes along like apple. Apple's fruity. And then it transitions to peated. A big, hearty, beautifully peated whiskey with a longish finish. It's a long, peaty finish that fades and fades and fades. I wonder where they got the peat from. Does it say anything else on this label about anything? Since 1934, distilled and matured, Nikka, Hokkaido, Yoichi Distillery. Produced by the Nikka Whisky Distilling Company, Limited, Japan. 45% alcohol by volume. And up here it says Nikka Whiskey Single Malt Yoichi. And there's not much else. What are their tasting notes here? You might as well. I gave you what I thought of it. It's not overly complex, but it is pleasant. Yoichi Single Malt has pleasant peaty notes and smokiness originating from the traditional direct coal-fired distillation, as well as a briny hint delivered by the sea breeze during the aging process. Briny hint? What about the fruitiness that I'm getting? What about the lime that I was getting with my peat smoke? What about the apples and cinnamon that I get on the nose? Do I get them on the palate as well? Okay, I'm getting the brininess now. Is it the power of suggestion? I don't know. But this is a rather pleasant whiskey. I should maybe have had something with an ABV less than 45% to begin with, because that would have made this a little bit less hot. It's just a little bit. Oh, excuse me. It's a little bit of an alcohol sting there. It's not unpleasant. I would probably be, excuse me. I would probably be drinking this from now on after drinking something weaker. I usually start with 40% or 43%. Going 45% right off the bat, right to begin with, it's a little high. Still has legs. But the other whiskeys that I'm going to try tonight are a little stronger at 46%. So, yeah, I like this. I like this quite a bit. Kanpai.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.